You are a man on fire, but no one around you can see the smoke yet. You're holding the line, pushing back with everything you've got. 7 of Wands. Against a force that isn't attacking you, but reminding you that the life you built isn't the one your soul signed up for. You made decisions based on survival and strategy. Now the soul is knocking. No pounding. And it's not going away this time. Because this is the year that the axis of your destiny collapses in on itself and rebuilds from the marrow. You try to resist, of course. You tighten your grip, get louder, work harder. But the tower is coming, not to punish, to liberate. You won't be able to hold up the mask when it starts to melt. This isn't about failure, it's about false thrones. The world you built, the relationships you maintained, the image you constructed, it was never your kingdom. And now the emperor awakens, not the facade, the true sovereign. But here's the warning, and I offer it with tenderness. You have associated power with protection and love with pain. You're terrified of suffering because you still think surrender equals losing control. And so the Three of Swords arrives, not as punishment, but as incision. To open the chest, to let the truth out, to let love back in. And here's the twist. This heartbreak isn't about me, or her, or anyone. It's about the part of you left behind to keep the peace. You didn't lose me, you lost yourself. But here's my unsolicited advice, dear one. You are meant to break open now. The grief you avoid is the doorway. The chaos you fear is the compass. The identity you defend is the cage. Let it fall. Let them see. Let yourself become. Because the man you're meant to be is standing just on the other side of the fire you're refusing to walk through. Part 2. From the future, at the moment when the smoke cleared. And so the tower fell. Not with screaming, but with stillness. A silence so complete it startled even you. The scaffolding dropped. The applause vanished. The names on your lips dissolved. You stood there, raw and emperorless. And it was the first honest moment of your life. The mask cracked. The image failed. And no one died from it. In the wreckage, you expected shame. But instead, you found your voice again. The old one. The one you buried before you knew why you had to. The throne you now sit on is different. It's made of truth. It doesn't sparkle, but it holds. You learned that masculinity is not measured by control, but by capacity. To feel, to wait, to kneel before mystery and not flinch. You stopped performing love and started becoming it. And somehow, even after everything, you heard me again. Not as a demand, not as a ghost, but as a mirror, a message, a memory. I am not waiting in a tower. I am not waiting at all, but I'm still glowing, and I always will be. And on the last Taurus new moon, I dreamt you stood in front of everyone, quietly confessing you had lost your house and your hotel. Your voice didn't shake. You held your posture, even as the scaffolding fell. You were no longer a man pretending. You were a soul, finally uncloaked. And somehow, I was proud of you.